Hello, and welcome back to The Sinking City. Today, we are investigating the expedition that Robert Throgmorton's son died on. And to do that, we'll open our casebook. He gave me the key to the expedition headquarters, so, on the map, it doesn't actually have the location on the map. I can't just walk there willy-nilly, but what it does say is directions, so I actually have to use the map. The expedition headquarters are located in northern Coverside, so this area is Coverside and up north, crossroad of Asher Road and Hubble Avenue. Okay, so here's Asher Road, and there's Hubble Avenue. So if I place that marker there, that should do it. And yeah, plenty of other locations to check out. The Chronicles, hospital, maybe not hospital immediately, police department. Our hotel, maybe we'll stop at our hotel on the way. City Hall, library. And that's where the manor is. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go on our merry way. Yes, very merry weather. Squelch, squelch, squelch. I messed around with the settings just a little bit. You might be able to notice it, you might not. Either way. Oop, something's happening. My hat! Oh shit! Oh, that got turned up. Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. We solved that murder last time. I was hired to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor on southern Old Grove. So I'm guessing we've just skipped forward to the Devil's Reef Hotel.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Ooh, my diary, part 1. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. I only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache, the worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of boat helped me survive, and then reached the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half-mad, and babbling about ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers gained after that ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on that island, something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. Okay, so... Can I see myself in this photo? Is that me where the eye is?
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Okay, so that was my diary. I know it said my diary, but... Yeah, Charles Reed's diary. He went through some crazy shit, and now he's got some weird psychic powers. And whatever this is. All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream. USN Charles Reed. Why does it look like it has my death date? That's concerning.
Never again, they say.
I'm not sure what that is, to be honest. Ooh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. We can go gangster. King's robes. That suit looks familiar. Daywear. Man of science. Fisherman. Police. Oh, plague doctor. I like Master Sleuth. Oh, wow. Cultist. Jesus, okay. And... alright. Honestly, like, that doesn't look very waterproof compared to a leather coat. So, given the rain... newcomer. Yeah, let's go unburdened newcomer, because we're here at our hotel, so we can put our backpack down. Jeez, okay, so I'm going to be doing the old squat and hover. Raid on the Innsmouthers. The number of attacks on the Innsmouthers immigrants have increased. Raids are intensifying, with more and more Innsmouthers exposed to abuse and assault. Sometimes whole families are found dead in their houses. Jeez, okay. Police are on the case, with several illegal Innsmouther businesses captured and their owners sent to jail. Typical police. We're getting beaten and murdered in our own homes. Oh, your business is illegal, so we're going to arrest you and shut you down. Like, fucking hell. Bigger problems. This city ought to have been cleaned long ago of these fish-faced scums, said Robert Throgmorton, head of the Throgmorton Grand family. I regret only one thing. It all started too late. Had we not neglected our civic duties, my son would still be here with us. Well, that was fast. I only told him about his son's murder. Look, let's assume that I slept through the night and it's the next day, but still. And a note from Johannes. Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive my audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Johannes. Well, that explains how I got here.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Alright, can we investigate these other areas? Oh, right, I gotta hold it to search. Shell casings, okay. And I figured out the gun as well. You gotta hold tab and actively select it. And then you know, aim. I have two guns, though. And I've got the camera I picked up. I think that's some food, my first aid kit, and my brick. That I can just yeet. Gotta love yeeting the brick. Looks like someone else was doing some detective work. Shit. I don't like the fact that I'm standing in the middle of this, so I'm just gonna slowly back out. And that seems ominous. Keep it down, Mr. Archer. I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floor. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord. What?
The door won't budge.
There's no lock. If he's dragging stuff in there, I kind of want to know what he's dragging in there. Given the kind of game this is, this will definitely be kind of a slower paced playthrough. Probably a lot more dialogue and a lot less action than other games, but that's okay. Still quite spooky shit going on. And see, somebody else is doing some detective work. Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out, several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing, but now there's an enterprising fellow in the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Gunpowder and alcohol. Nice, nice. But yeah, this feels like another detective. Green door, nope. Green door, nope. Oh. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's get on with it.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister, You want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
What noise?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out.
I bet I can.
Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Pack of notes, lullaby cross. Okay, just a lot of stuff there. But yeah, I was up there poking through the rooms, not gonna lie, and there's some weird shit going on in there. Note about the hobo signs. Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already, kinda like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. If you see a crooked H-shaped sign on doors around town, that means the house is inhabited, right? The crosshatch grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral shaped sign though. You'll have to investigate that one for yourself. And if you see a cross with 3 Ks, reach for a gun. Okay, that's a lot, but I have noticed those. Yeah, see, there's the H, so H for habited? I would assume inhabited, and oh my god! That is fucking huge! Look, I know these, I think they're a spider crab. They get like 5 feet long, sure, but that is insanely big. That is impressive, my friend. Alright. Should I go through my inventory and look at everything you get? Oh, that's cool! It's a gramophone, but like a conch shell. That's cool. That's really thematic for like a waterside town. My dear Victor, how is Oakmont treating you? Should you require any support, the Blackwoods will be happy to help you. I have arranged that. Regarding your question, I don't know where Robert went. Sadly, only that he did not stay in Innsmouth. Perhaps there is hope he didn't perish in that cursed raid. Please take care of the hotel. Take good care of the hotel, please. Plenty of our relatives were interested in the property, but you're still my favorite nephew. I know the Devil's Reef's in good hands. Kind regards, Aunt Portia. Portia? Yeah, whatever. But yeah, old mate that we basically had arrested for murder, he's told us that the Blackwoods are supporting the Innsmouthers. The Blackwoods are one of the grand families. Anything back here? Well, there is. Can I take it? Yeah. Alright, do I need to check out my inventory? Side cases. Okay, so yeah, these are... Okay, that's a lot of random stuff. The hotel owner allowed me to look through weird notes he found in the rooms of the disappeared newcomers. Among them I found several pages of a diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffered from visions and marked the places where they happened. Was he trying to avoid them? Okay, yep, so we have lore on the city, which happened while we were here, basically. And then all these documents. We read those ones. Oh no, we've read all of these ones. They're all the documents we've already read. These are the ones we haven't. but that feels like side quest stuff. Go to the map. Yeah, we have a bunch of markers that we can place for that side quest stuff with, again, locations. Western Reed Heights, near the crossing of Baker, Ward, and Evans, so I'm guessing... Yeah, Reed Heights, Western... Near the crossing of Baker, Ward, and Ibn Street. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but anyway. Ward, Ibsen, there we go, so yeah, that's be where it is, right? That's something we can do later, but for now, I do want to track down... Hold on a minute. They've taken away my expedition headquarters marker. Is that... What if I go back to... I can pin the evidence, place on map. Okay, yep, here we go. And what was that? Oh, okay, no, it's still there. Why was it gone before? Okay, so we'll delete that one, because that's not where that needs to be. Okay, let's make our way to the expedition headquarters then. The streets, okay, there's no evil Lovecraftian monsters sucking everything down. Oh, that's literally just a map. Okay. Woo! I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat. Okay. Can I exit the boat? Or do I have to exit it at specific spots? Yeah, okay, I have to exit it at specific spots. So, let's double check the map. So, I'm guessing that the blue is water, right? Because that's where we are. So maybe if we try and find a dock around that side. But yeah, this place is definitely flooded and oh jeez, look at that. Like, is that a whale? Yep. Just a big ass whale washed up. Whale oil and whale bones is a bit Lovecraftian, isn't it? Out of my way! Oh, there's another one. Is there a dock down there? Doesn't really look like it. Is that what that symbol is? No, that's just the symbol for the hotel. Okay. Let's double check. Oh wait, yes, there is. I'm just blind. Well, you're an interesting looking fella. I think I could wear that outfit. And that outfit.
Extra.
Well, not wear them, but acquire them.
Buy a paper, mister?
Can I? No, I can't actually interact with you. Which is weird. As a private eye, you'd think you'd want to get the latest news. Especially in the 1930s, in an isolated town like this, a newspaper would give me the skinny on everything, eh? Because I'm a private eye, I'm a dick. Detective. Boots and shoes. Oh, okay, lady. Jeez. Being a bit forward, I think. Yeah, they've just like ditched their cars because with half the streets flooded, what's the point? They can only go so far. And they're just sitting here rusting in the rain. Ooh, suits and top coats. Is this where I can buy clothes? I want to buy a fancy outfit. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Okay, you got a sack on your head. I was gonna say. Like, the Throgmortons in Innsmouth is a one thing, but geez. Thankfully, it's just a sack on his head. See, like, shit's obviously fucked in this town. Like, we're casual with just that sort of thing. But everyone still kind of seems to be living their lives, just going about their day-to-day lives. And here we go, the triple hash thing. This is a cache, right? Oh, get away from me. Yeah. More cultist-looking people. I mean, there's a lot of weirdos, but everyone's just kind of going about their day. Oh. I'm right on top of it, so is this it? It is! Excellent! Excellent. Now then. Let's investigate. I would imagine documents of some kind are what I'm looking for. Oh.
Guess I don't need the key.
Somebody's been here. Okay, like the windows are broken and everything, but I can't tell if that's just because this entire town is disheveled or somebody broke the windows. Dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfing, and can include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several parts of the body at the same time. Look, I know the bends is a real thing, you know, you come up too fast from being too deep underwater, you get the nitrogen bubbles in your blood and it gets all fucky, right? But this one, words coming out all weird, I feel like they're trying to pass off any kind of psychological shit from Lovecraftian nonsense that the divers experience down in the ocean as just bends. Because after a while, being away from the psychic influence, it passes. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I know the bends is 100% a real thing, but also they could be trying to cover up that stuff as bends, and I'm getting the distortion around the screen.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
There we go.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
So that's an omen. Is there anything else to investigate around here? Oh, right. Right. Doing that reminded me. I also have access to level ups. Skills. Here we go. I apparently got a level up. And one that I think just sounds really, really good. Absolute clarity. Earn more experience and stay sane for slightly longer. So I'll level up faster and I can do more stuff without going insane. That sounds like just a very, very good starting point for level up. So I'm going to go with that one. And then that gives me access to other stuff later on. But then there's like a crafting tree, skills here, vigor, which is basically like carry weight by the look of it, and ammo, and then obviously combat.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
But why? Why has the expedition headquarters been messed up? Because it was the expedition that was the issue, not the headquarters. Alright, yeah, the omen wants me to go upstairs, right? Oh, no? What is this? Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I took some sanity damage. And yeah, staying sane for slightly longer just equated to me having a bigger sanity bar. Eels. Okay. H. Doe, anthropologist. The Oakmont University Department of Anthropology welcomes its newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of the Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history books of humanity. Now Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so shed light on what may yet be to come. Right. Robert Throgmorton, he told me that it was Professor Doe and Albert, his son, that were doing most of the expedition setting up.
Map of Cape Cod. Well, looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
Oh, what is this?
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Fisherman report. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Brought a sample of the weird substance floating in the ocean from J. Holloway. He claims he found it among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mentioned a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine with different colors. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incidents. LP Stern got severe burns after chiseling off part of the rock in his basement. Samples were taken for analysis. So how do you get the burns after chiseling the rock? That's what I mean. Like, if you're holding a chisel, rock's on the table, you hit it. Did something come out of the rock, like a gas or a liquid? Java. Jeez, come on guys, just a random hole in the floor? Anything in here? Ooh, rounds and gunpowder and casings.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Yeah, that's weird. How to protect. According to our data, the places with paranormal activity have strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols which are of no use and applying the scientifically valid methods of protection instead. H. Doe, Harriet Doe. I like that, Harriet. She's like, yeah, get rid of all that superstitious nonsense. We're dealing with real paranormal shit now. Alright, let's check out this secret room. Is that accurate to say? Alright, I mean, there's a statue. Bit weird, but nothing immediately is jumping out at me. Jesus fucking Christ, I had a heart attack hearing that. I'm just like, oh yeah, what's going on here? Get shot? What the hell, man? Jesus Christ. I can't search him or anything? Oh! I can swing at him though. So... Okay, yeah, there was a guy here, and he killed me. Well, not killed me, he shot at me and I killed him, sorry. Are we... I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have shot him in the head and killed him. Maybe I should have tried... Ooh, here we go, here we go. Partially burned cargo manifest. The following must be Grimhaven Bay, no later than Friday. Diving suits, air tanks, canned food, personal belongings with name unreadable, research equipment, air pipes, phone station, responsible... Okay, so... Partially... I got a new clue in my mind palace, though. Just one, though, so I can't really do anything with that. Dangers of diving. Yep, that's all that. I still can't help but feel like I would want to search that guy. You know? Check his pockets for an ID? For anything? Robert Throgmorton wants me to find any members of the expedition, although the expedition was being run by the Throgmortons, and that's clearly an Innsmouther. They do not get along, so why would an Innsmouther be a part of the expedition? So he might not be a part of the expedition, as so much as somebody fucking with it?
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Is that... Yep, okay. What am I missing? I already opened that. What am I missing? Oh! I missed something upstairs. Oh, it's one of these things where I step into it and... Okay, yeah.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Yeah, okay, so these look like possibly... Or at least him. Maybe him look like the Innsmouthers?
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
That voice definitely sounds Innsmouthery. And then they came here.
I fatah me fe I regach I dagon.
Oh man, are the Innsmouthers actually on Cthulhu's side? And then yeah, they tried to burn stuff.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Alright, so obviously them kicking it in is one. This
We
is
don't
two.
have time to pick it. Stand back.
Grab the papers. Smash
Honestly,
the
the
rest.
only question is if this is three, but I have to assume it is, right?
I fatah me fe I.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Oh! There it was again. I keep seeing shit. Alright, all evidence collected. Cargo, manifest, and burn documents. I guess they're the only ones I can do. Expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent posting or ads about the freighter at Oakmont Chronicle. I like that. I like that. So we're going to the Chronicle now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to the Chronicle. Show on me map. Okay, so I can delete that. Don't need that anymore. That said, all evidence has been collected for this location. So, the Chronicle. Yeah. Place mark. No, I don't want to. Oh. Find the needed newspaper. Innsmouth has destroyed the expedition. Can I do a marker for anything in my case book? Yeah, okay, that's how it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go to my map, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go to the case book and select this one, then be like, okay, show me on map, then it's got a marker for all of those things. Okay, yep. Alright, I'm getting how the map and the case book work together now. But we don't need a marker, we just need to go over to the Chronicle. And maybe also let somebody know I shot someone dead in there. It was 100% self-defense. Like, the guy didn't even say anything. He just started shooting at me. You gonna take that? Ha! Look at him go. And now they're just back to scavenging. Okay. Although that bowl looks... Oh! Oh! Oops! 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 I didn't even shoot! Like, okay, yeah. Okay, note to self, don't even point a gun outside. They don't like it. Oh, shit. Am I all the way back here? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, I will speed run through the stuff that I just did to catch back up. Oh, wait, no, we're okay. Expedition headquarters, all evidence collected? Casebook? Yeah, okay, no, yep, we're still good. We're still good. We'll just go to the Chronicle. It's just weird that it put me here. Anyway. Maybe having a brick equipped people won't be so... I mean, they won't like it, but also they won't shoot me if I accidentally... Oh, maybe they will. Yeah, okay, apparently they will. Like, that's all I'm doing, is I'm kinda holding it out. And they're like, nope. This is the police department. That's not what I want. The Chronicle, not the police department. Come on. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I'm a goddamn idiot. But hey, we found our friends again. There we go, there's the marker on my compass. We're good, we're good. Look, I really want to do this, actually.
He's mad. He's completely mad.
Well, that didn't work. And again, even after loading a save, they have physically moved my location. Although it's good that I can see where my boat is. Anyway. Because those windows look different. I mean, that one looks different to the one right next to it. Oh. I mean, see, it already kind of looks like it's broken. I honestly thought I could break it with a brick. Your barrier cannot hold me. Oakmont Chronicle.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Well, yeah, but what's that got to do with it?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Oh, yeah, no. I only got here recently.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case.
Yep.
Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
Alright, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
It's also probably the only newspaper around for miles. Like, let's do it. Let's see what you got to say, Miss Bland. It's kind of an unfortunate name, isn't it? Not the worst name, but it's just kind of bland. I've got time for your interview.
Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
Well, I'm an investigator from Boston.
I'm a private eye in Boston. The situation in the port was a good use of my skills.
Well, Detective Reed, I think you'll find our city has a lot of secrets, but people may not like you poking your nose in. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
I'm looking for the source of the visions.
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Ah, yes, it affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood, though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know.
Bye.
See you later.
Ooh, got an achievement for that. I mean, it was a whole grand total of 2 questions. I'm not exactly... Archives. You will often need to look for useful information within various city archives. Archives contain topical information. For example, City Hall holds general data about citizens and organizations, while info about specific categories of people like criminals or patients can be found in police or hospital records. Makes sense. Evidence may have a hint icon indicating you need to do some archive research. In the archive interface, select the piece of evidence you wish to investigate, and then choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. A search conducted with the correct evidence and criteria will result in new information being added to the casebook. So in the casebook, evidence may have a hint icon indicating you need to do some archive research. At different locations, City Hall, police station, hospital, even here. Crap, I forgot where we are. Oakmont Chronicles, thank you. So in the archive interface, select a piece of evidence you wish to investigate, then choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. Okay, so I'm guessing that's the archive interface. That little thing's gotta be the archive symbol, right? On a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. Yep, okay, so this is what I need. Recent posting or ads. So if we go sections, advertisements, that's 1. periods after the floods. 19th. Okay. So did the flood happen in 1919 and we're in the 1920s right now? That would line up well with Prohibition and Lovecraftian stuff. It could be 1930s, but I'm going to say 1920s. Unless it has said exactly what year it is already. Anyway, recent postings or ads. The Shells, Salvation Harbor, Reed Heights, Old Grove, Grimhaven Bay. Actually, yeah, we'll go Grimhaven Bay, because that's... Left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. People, officials, celebrities, commoners, journalists. Commoners, maybe? Or do we just want to go with after the flood? Because I feel like advertisements in Grimhaven Bay hits at least 2 points in this thing, so... Let's just go with after the flood and see what happens. There we go! And I got an achievement. Use the intelligence archives in your investigation. The 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire. You will find it fully equipped for transport as well as aiding for underwater adventures and exploration. The price of 70 rifle bullets or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. So, are we gonna go talk to the captain, or? I mean, I guess so. Okay, so Grimhaven Bay. Pier 3, I'm guessing. That's Pier 3, right? Yeah. Has a number on it. That's really cool. I'm really liking the detective aspect of this game. Like, you have a map and it gives you directions. It doesn't just say, hey, follow this automatic route that we've laid out for you. It's like, you have a map, you have directions and locations, figure it out for yourself. The archive thing is really cool. The mine palace with clues and everything is really cool. Honestly, this is more what LA Noire should have been. Although LA Noire was good for what it was at the time. But yeah, this is a really fun, you know, Lovecraftian game, but also... Hey, no, why is my boat back over there? How do I get to it? Oh, that's not good. Oh. Well, good. Good. But I did just get a little hurt by something. Okay, so I can swim. The way they gave me a boat like that, I honestly wasn't sure if I could. But I did get a little hurt, so maybe it's best to try and avoid the water if I don't need to get in it unnecessarily. But how's the best way to go around this? So we'll go down Old Church Road and then onto Hollow Lane. Whoa! See, there's even street signs that you can use. Now, is this where I want? Yep, Hollow Lane. And I can dock, but I also just realized if I press escape, I can stand up and ditch the boat wherever I want. But that puts us here, back on dry land, and yeah, we just need to go down O'Callahan Street, and that should take us right to the docks. Old Church Road and O'Callahan Street. You right there, mate? You dropped your stick thing. Hold on. Why do we have Howard Street and Levy Coffin Avenue? Levy Coffin Avenue, sure, but we're supposed to still be on Fitz-O'Callahan Street, but whatever. Blackwood Marsh Canning Factory. Ah, yes, the Blackwoods, one of the Grand families. I'm not sure I can get to where I want to be from here. Oh, actually, maybe I can. I could take the boat, but I don't think I need to. Unless that's the only way into the dock, because it looks like, yeah, it's walled off. I might need to turn around and go back in that particular entrance. Nope.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Okay. Ah, there it is.
What's the problem?
Yep, and this is the way that I came through when I wanted to leave the docks, so yep. We're back at the dock. At the port. What the hell are those things, man? The Titania, that's it. Except I'm on the wrong dock, apparently. What? Who is that? What is that? Who is that? I can't climb the ladder, or...
Thank Kay.
Oh,
At last.
I just had to come forward a bit more.
Hey, help. Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What are those creatures?
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Sanders,
I'm looking for Captain Sanders.
not Colonel
Is he here in
Captain.
the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Yeah, of course, of course.
The mayor's cursed these days.
If you're crouched, hostiles are less likely to detect you. Enemies may harm your sanity as well as your health. Some enemies have unique abilities that may come as an unpleasant surprise, but most have weak points too. Ammos and supplies are scarce. Scavenging, crafting, and quests are the only source of supplies. Guns are not going to reload themselves. Okay. What creatures, though? Like, I'm not seeing any. Oh, now I am. That was it? Am I still holding the gun? Yeah, I am.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
Did they? So, what about the Titania?
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
And where's Sanders now?
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Great. So new clues in the Mine Palace. Sea creatures harbor them cleared. Okay, Mine Palace. Burnt documents and Sanders has fled. They don't combine though. Okay. Okay, so Sanders has fled, but yeah, that means there's stuff to investigate. So we can delete that. Ooh, hold on, this is a cache. So let's go check out the Titania.
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder. Shot dead. Point blank.
Okay, I was taking major sanity damage looking at him. Okay, okay. I have no idea what happens if that sanity bar hits empty. Kinda curious, but not curious enough to force it. Oh, Jesus.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much. Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
What the fuck is that? Okay, sanity's going down even more. Okay, okay. I'm losing my mind. Whoa, that got weird. Snap back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. And a whole bunch of random shit that I'm waving away. But yeah, come on, snap back to reality, my guy. We're good. You're good. You're Gucci. You're Gucci. We're all good. Can I look at this again?
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
And nothing comes of it. Okay. I don't know, maybe it's just because my sanity dropped to a specific level that shit started happening. That was weird, but cool.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Booze and fish. Well. Okay then.
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Yep, sure would. Got a note. Time charter contract. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel, Titania, any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observation. Aforementioned services will take place in a confidential location in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to Oakmont Port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. Okay. That sounds pretty standard. And then,
God. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
yeah, the undisclosed location, right? But if you can tell there are marks there and they've been erased, you might have some idea where the marks were, right? Okay, okay. Anything in these? Port 3 in general has clues. Oh! I see it. I see it. Okie dokie.
You can't take me! Eat this!
Alright.
To the mayor with you! Die! Die!
Huh. Okay.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
I mean, again, it's kind of obvious, right?
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we... To the mayor with you! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
That one man is Sanders. Oh, there's another creepy vision. Key evidence and all evidence. Nice. Yep, there was that and that. Yeah. The harbour master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the fight on the third pier of the Grimhaven Bay was a badly wounded man in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man and is now seeking medical aid. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. The harbour master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier, blah, only survivor, blah, blah. Captain Sanders is wounded and is now seeking medical aid. Look at this. That's the archive symbol. And what archives should we check for medical aid? I would bet the hospital. Dollars to donuts, right? Compass mark. What? Okay, so I can just drop a little... any marker. Those are the two places that, like, I spawned in after reloading. Anyway. We're going to the hospital. So we'll want to get back to my boat. Might not be a bad idea just to stick with the boat and go like up this route all the way up to here, yeah, to Poldus Road, then follow Poldus Road onto Moorland Road. Yeah, and then we'll actually duck down here, come out this way, and there, that'll get us as close as we can on the boat to the hospital. So, back we go. I can still look at that, okay. Yeah, I think this game has done really well in balancing the detective aspects, because obviously they want you to solve the cases, right? It'd be pointless of a game to not have the cases be solvable. But they also want it to be challenging. They don't want to hold your hand through the investigation. And I think they've found a good balance of that. I will admit, if we go to settings, difficulty, I'm on the easiest difficulty for investigations. So, again, if you played this game and thought it was a bit too hand-holdy, you could dial it down a tad. And what is this? Grimhaven Bay Central. Oh, fast travel. Okay, I thought they were fast travel. How does? So I need to go to fast travel. Okay, yeah. They looked like fast travel points, but I couldn't just go to them myself. You have to pick and choose, basically. Or you have to be at a fast travel point to travel to another one. No, never mind, never mind. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's a really good detective game, just in general. And the spooky horror stuff is also really good. They're doing that really well. Like I said, there's a bit of a slow burn. It's an ominous presence over the air. It's not jump scares. Look, it's not that, like, I hate jump scares, I just don't find them good. Like, once every now and then, like, the guy shooting me was a jump scare for me, because I didn't notice him. But that was a good one, because it wasn't forced, it wasn't obvious. When there's situations where you're like, okay, there's a jump scare coming, and you know it's coming, and obviously it's still going to get you because it's a fucking jump scare. I'm not a fan of those. Just because I think it's cheap. Like, there's better ways to build suspense. There's better ways to be creepy and scary. And Lovecraft does it well. Psychological horror, not just bah! Scary, bah! Okay, I need to go on the other side. Stop it!
No, please, no.
Yeah,
Don't
on your way, mate.
He's mad.
You're breaking in. Look, I could actively see him trying to pick the lock, so I don't feel bad about that. But I will run away just in case any police saw me so they don't get mad at me. Hospital of St. Mary's.
Find something you like.
Patient or visitor? Hold on.
Whoa, look
Let
at
Dr.
you.
Grant guess.
A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
You're calling me pale? That's like the pot calling the kettle black. Look at you. Your skin's basically see-through. But look at you. You're an interesting specimen. Massive shoulders. And that mustache. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
My head? No complaints, I'm good.
Well, you're the exception these days. We're simply overflowing with patients.
This guy's giving me weird vibes. He's like too big and buff for a doctor, but that mustache, I don't know. Anyway, any patients with an axe wound?
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
And yellow eyes, too. Shoulder wound?
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork, but you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
Yep. Will do. Is there anything I can help with? Side quest, maybe?
Looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm not afraid.
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
Multi-handed creatures?
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Right, and vomiting humanoids?
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
Alright, will do. Bye.
Bye.
You're definitely an interesting looking guy, but I have to assume, based on basically what you just said, that you are just a genuine doctor and a man of science. You might go a little too far, as doctors and men of science did in the 1920s, but I'm not overly suspicious of you, but you're still weird. Yeah, so patients, Grimhaven Bay, surgery? Peter Crowley, male, 29, Oakmont, multiple burns and fragmentation wounds to the chest and face as the result of an explosion. Several surgeries, wound treatments, and facial surgeries. Prognosis good, bed rest recommended. Joseph Willow, male, 39, newcomer, deep cut wound to the left shoulder, broken collarbone, fractured scapula. Wound stitched up, fractured set, and bandaged. No trace of infection. Evident prognosis, good, bed rest recommended. So neither of those are Sanders, but, I mean, a deep cut to the left shoulder. Okay, so I have updated evidence, and yeah, I don't have the one with the archive symbol anymore. Yep, still got that, okay. Field research, ah yes, that's doctor. Survivor had a deep wound on his shoulder, so yeah, it makes me feel like maybe he's pretending to be somebody else? Jay Willows suffered a savage wound to his shoulder, yeah, so let's find Jay Willow. What the hell's going on here? Okay. Because again, they're not holding my hand. They're like, hey, the guy you're looking for has a severe shoulder wound. And then it's like, hey, this patient has a severe shoulder wound. You do the math. Although for a hospital and research center, it doesn't look very... Oh, great, a coffin. We're grave robbing now. Woot woot. Clear water. Right, yeah, I believe that. Ooh, I can actually open this door. Okay. Surgery and storage. Yeah, so floors 2 and 3 are the patient wards. Makes sense. And what happened to you?
What happened to you, Mr.
Pete. Explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
Get well soon.
I'm sorry. Well, get better soon.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, his face definitely looks burnt. The wounded patient Pete. Did that Yeah, that lines up with, Peter Crowley getting wounded as a result of an explosion. And who are you? You don't care that I pointed a gun at you accidentally, though.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eating leeches ever again, no sir.
Yeah, I could have told you that. Don't eat leeches, Jesus. Is there a way I can put the gun away? Swap it for a camera, and I don't think anyone's going to get mad about a camera. At least not to the point that the police will get involved with it. Quote J. Willow.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I don't believe that
I'm
at
just
all.
looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
Why'd you lie, man? Come on.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yes, Robert
Yeah, well,
technically
first
sent
tell
me.
me who you are.
Look, you're not in a position to be making demands, but I'm investigating the expedition.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
So, what happened to the expedition?
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew, none of them deserved what happened to them.
But Albert survived.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No.
Yeah, he's dead
He
now.
didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
So, why did you abandon them?
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
And so what happened during the final dive?
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
And what was the expedition actually looking for?
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
I mean, I already know why they were drinking, but it's the only option I have. So, why were you drinking?
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
Yep, that's
So,
what I
the
thought.
diving did a number on your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
And where exactly was your last dive? The only thing I got was an undisclosed location in Cape Cod.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Well, where can I get a diving suit?
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Yes, please. And I'll want the ship's log.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Alright, so it's in the surgery ward. Cool. Bye.
Get better soon.
Shooting victim Joe... Yeah, Joe Willow, he's not a shooting victim. Anchored at several points, blah blah blah. Much of the expedition were abandoned in the underwater cracks. Crazy crew and wounded sailor. The Titania crew went mad and started a massacre at the port as a result. Okay. And I still just have this. The expedition headquarters was vandalized by Innsmouthers. They burned all expedition archives, even the newspaper. Oh, I can unpin something else. Or pin, yeah, let's pin that one. But also, I think we want to go to the basement to surgery to find that ship's log. I'm not gonna lie, that seems like a really bad design. Like, you carried him down to the basement to do surgery, then back up like 2 flights of stairs. Not to mention, this surgery does not exactly seem clean or sterile. Here we go. Ship's log, Titania. Accident place. Crew complained of noise and no sleep. Fish behaving strangely. March 22nd. Reached the blank. Crew reported hallucinations. Distributed rum. Hopefully it'll distract them. Found an air pocket in the caverns near Devil Teeth. It's close to the city. Scientists discovered walls. Ancient walls. Asked for crates with tools. Sent Tate and Meyer down to investigate after surfacing deadline. Tate and Meyer returned with only Albert Throgmorton, who is now completely unhinged. His madness disturbing, unsettling. The crew dragged Albert to a lifeboat. Tried to stop them, resulted in mutiny. Okay. So it sounds like they found an air pocket, so it sounds like the expedition might possibly still be alive in some capacity. They didn't just abandon them in diving suits underwater, but then they brought Albert up and he was mad, and then they tossed him in a lifeboat and sent him on his way. New location, Devil's Teeth. Ah, yep, there it is. We'll call it an episode for now. Next time we'll go over and try and get myself a diving suit, and I might even just take a bit of time to do those side quest investigations, the one that we got at the hotel and the one that we just got from the doctor, because experiencing more cool creepy stuff sounds really interesting, and I only just now noticed it stopped raining. It stopped raining and it's kind of daytime. I mean, it is daytime. It's still very cloudy though, but it has stopped raining. But anyway, yeah. Until next time, thanks for hanging out with me here in Oakmont as we try to uncover the mysteries of the sinking city. Until next time, have a good one. See you then.